Did you see Deadpool? No? That's cool. Save this video, come back. We can talk about it later. If you have, I'm about to spoil the movie again, so, spoilers. I'm ranking the cameos today. Let's do it. In last place, I have Happy Hogan. Is it really a cameo at this point? He's kind of the new Nick Fury. He pops up in every movie. He's freaking getting Baskin Robbins with Ant-Man and Quantumania. He's freaking, I don't know, practicing his nunchucks in the new Doctor Strange movie. The bro pops up like every single movie now. It's kind of like, let's see, we need a cheap cameo we can get some real quick. Jon Favreau will just, hey, you want to, hit my line, brother? We'll throw you in there, dude. Just throw him in. Up next, I have Matthew McConaughey and kind of Blake Lively as their Deadpools, Cowboy Deadpool and Lady Deadpool. The reason they're so low, here's the thing. I feel like we can't appreciate it. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people are finding out for the first time that was Matthew McConaughey, Blake Lively, because it's kind of just like, yeah, Deadpool, we don't like that. That's a horrible Blake Lively impression, but like, I'm working on it. Moving on, I have Sabertooth. Honestly, this guy shouldn't have been in the movie. I'm just gonna say it. He pops up and they go, oh, look, Wolverine, that's your brother Sabertooth. Remember him? And he goes, Arr. They both kind of do that, and then they get ready to fight. He's dead. That's all it is. Not even a fight, just like a quick little samurai slash. When they run by and kind of joust each other and give each other a high five, but with swords on their stomachs. That Sabertooth, yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's just there for the leak. Oh, do you know Sabertooth's gonna be in the movie? He shouldn't have been. Up next, I have X-23. The reason she's so low is because, well, we all kind of knew she was going to be in it. Yeah, so wasn't really any shock value. That's kind of, what the list is going on. I can't say for sure what the criteria of this list is. It's kind of just, what feels right with me. Stephanie Keane is still great, though. She was really good in The Acolyte, and The Acolyte wasn't that good, but she was. I like that she has some substance to her and Wolverine, her and Logan's relationship, but I get confused because I'm like, wait a second. It's very heavily implied that this is the same X-23 from Logan, because she's like, oh, you let me grow up and you let me do this. Why is she in the void? Feel like we could have got an answer with that, but hey, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. It's cool. I won't talk about it anymore. Let's move on. Up next, I have Electra. Of the main people that like come back, the big, resistance or whatever the hell they're called, Electra's the character where I'm like, nice. Cool. Again, we knew she was going to be in it. This was the one that was leaked like 15 years ago. I knew about this before I was born, something like this. This was my first thought in the womb, was that Electra's coming back from Deadpool Wolverine. That's how long this has been known. Jennifer Gardner's cool. I think. I don't know. I haven't even seen that many Jennifer Gardner movies, except for Daredevil, funny enough. And honestly, I mean, like, combat-wise, she didn't get a little moment. All the other characters get a moment. Gambit gets a moment. Blade gets a moment, and then they're like, yeah, Electra's over there fighting her guys. Yeah. Moving on, though, let's do Pyro. I really liked Pyro in X-Men 2 and X-Men 3. I'm probably in the minority. I was a baby when that movie came out. I wasn't really, but pretty much. And seeing Pyro come back was cool. He is one of the other X-Men that actually has some more, meat and potatoes to him. He betrays what's her face, that bald lady. Yeah, he betrays her. And he does have that cool moment too where, Johnny Storm's like, fire, and he's like, thanks for the fire, buddy. Nerd. Let's move on. Up next, I have Gambit. Gambit, Channing Tatum. What could have been, That's the one that got away. You know how we all look back at that one girl who, frickin' worked at that Chipotle that one time and she was the love of your life, and you're like, that's the one that, what could have been, man? Me and Chipotle, girl. That was me and Channing Tatum, too. Me and Channing, me and Gambit. What could have been, It's good to see him actually be Gambit, right? Gambit's cool. I love Gambit. I think the cards is sick. I think his powers, his action was done pretty well in this movie. I was happy to see it. Dare I say, I'd be willing to see it again, but they're not going to cast Channing Tatum as Gambit. I'm realistic. I know how the world works. Up next, in third place, I have Blade. Wesley Snipes. This is the one I would have been like, no shot. If I got this thought in the womb right after Electra, and I was like, Blade's going to be Wolverine, I would be like, no. Wesley Snipes as Blade again in the MCU? You're kidding me, bro. You're kidding. You're joking me. I would have said no shot in a billion, quadrillion years. No. So when he did pop up, I was like, whoa. Wow. Did that just happen? He's right behind me, is what I said. Wesley Snipes will never come back in the MCU. He's right behind me. isn't he? The action was cool. Just seeing him there, I liked it a lot. One of those things, happy surprise, cool to see it. Yeah. Now for the top 2, though. In number 2, I have Chris Evans as Johnny Storm. One of those things where we all heard kind of Chris Evans' voice right away, and when he was like, "Oh, they're over there," and then they're building up the whole, "He's gonna say it, he's gonna say it," and he has flame on. Dude, that was sick. That was hype. Because, obviously it's meta. Obviously, everyone knows that, there's more history to this just being Johnny Storm. Obviously, it's Chris Evans. Obviously, it's Captain Mark. Obviously, it's Captain America. Kinda hilarious that a week ago, you would have been like, hey, you're gonna see Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. both in Marvel movies in the next 2 years? You're nuts, dude. You're crazy, but here we are. Wow, what a world, dude. Man, maybe we don't die. What is mortality? When you really think about it. Yeah. Anyways, number 1 is Henry Cavill as Logan, as Wolverine. I don't know, dude. Henry Cavill, the guy has just been done so dirty by the superhero world. It's nice to see him in something people are excited for. People are actually be like, holy crap, dude. Obviously, it's meta. Again, he's Superman. Now he's the only other actor to portray Wolverine live action, aside from Hugh Jackman. I loved it. I'm happy for the guy, but I feel bad for him in the whole Superman world. I really hope he comes back at some point in the future. But like Gambit, he won't. Because that's how the world works. I know how it works now. Come on now, I'm out of the Matrix. No, I'm not. I'm getting distracted. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching, Brooklanders. Hit subscribe for more sick videos. I'll talk to you later. Bada bang.